my name is Sully and welcome back to the Little Reader's Corner. Today I'm going to be telling you my June TBR. You have two hints. One is right here and the other is right here. I am participating in one readathon, one read along, and one, maybe two buddy reads this month, and then a whole lot of other books that I want to finish. Lucky for me, I finish university classes this following week, and thereafter I don't have a job yet, so right now it's just reading. So this TBR is a little ambitious, but that's fine because I don't have any plans after this week. So for this following week, the Read Your Gays readathon is happening from June 3rd until June 10th. Sadly, that's my last week of university, so there's going to be a lot of exams and everything, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish all of these books within this week, but this is my TBR and I'm going to be finishing them within the month of June, whether or not I finish them within the week of Read Your Gays. So the Read Your Gays readathon is a readathon that is hosted by Boston from Boston Reads Books. There are 5 prompts and 1 group book. The group book is I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver, which I have, and I'm going to be starting off the readathon reading this one. I am very excited. This book is about a non-binary teen named Ben who has to deal with the struggles of finishing high school on top of being kicked out of their home, and this has non-binary rep as well as anxiety disorder rep, and there might also be bi rep in here. That's what I heard, but it's not specified on the book, so I'm not so sure. So for the first letter in LGBTQ+, I will be reading Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins, which is a regal romance that features lesbian representation. And then for G, I will be reading Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, which is also a regal romance, but featuring gay representation. And then I will also be counting I Wish You All the Best for B because I was told that it does have bisexual rep. If it does not, then I will be adding another bisexual book to my TBR. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know. Then for T, I will be reading The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang. It is about a dressmaker who is hired by the prince, and the prince ends up asking the dressmaker to make dresses, and it is a super sweet little graphic novel that I'm really excited to read and I've heard amazing things about, and it has trans representation. Then for the last prompt, which is plus, which is many other representations, I will be reading Radio Silence by Alice Osman, which has demisexual representation, and which is about 2 teens who make a podcast together and a bunch of other stuff that happens, and I just want to be surprised by it. So those are all of the books that I'm going to be reading for Read Your Gays readathon and throughout the rest of June for Pride Month. So I will also be finishing my arc of We Are Lost and Found by Helen Dunbar. So this is a coming-of-age story that takes place in the 1970s during the AIDS scare and has gay representation and just talks about a lot of hard and emotional struggles that were really prevalent during that time for a lot of the gay community. And then you're probably wondering why I am wearing a Camp Half-Blood t-shirt, and that is because I am co-hosting the first book of the Reading Riordan read-along. We will be starting off June with the first book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series, which is The Lightning Thief. So I am co-hosting the Reading Riordan read-along with Heather from Aphrodite Reads, Daria from Daria Full of Lit, and Maddie from Princess of Paperback. The live show is going to be taking place on June 26th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it will be on Heather's channel at Aphrodite Reads, which I will link down below. So I hope you can join us for this read-along because it's going to be a lot of fun, and I haven't read the series in quite a while, although I did read the first one via audiobook last month, so I'm very excited to read it again. Next, I'm going to be buddy reading City of Glass from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare with Maddie from Princess of Paperback. So we have been reading this series since, I believe, November or December when we started with City of Bones. So it has been a long time coming, but we are now on to City of Glass, and hopefully we will make our way further down the series throughout the summer. So this is the 3rd installment in the Mortal Instruments, and we have heard a lot of different opinions of which order we should go through the series. So we are going to follow Katie's recommendation from Katie's Book Nook of how to read the series, since Katie just reread, I believe, all of them. She might still be finishing up. But yes, that is the route we are taking. And then we are almost towards the end of my huge TBR for this month. So I'm going to be ending with reading Romanov by Nadine Brandes, which is a fantastical retelling of the story of Anastasia Romanov, the lost Princess Anastasia, but then with a bit of a twist and some magic and fantasy. So I believe I'm currently on page 70 with this, and I started reading it during my 24-hour readathon. I did with Kaylin from Kaylin Abridged, Lexi from Alexander Roslin, and Jess from Tundra Tomes. So I still need to finish this one. And then along those same lines, I also started reading Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and I got to page, I believe, 200. No, I got to page 185, and I still have a little ways to go, but I have been highlighting and marking it up, which is very exciting. So hopefully I can finish this in this month. And then this is truly the last book on my TBR, and that is The Trials of Apollo, The Dark Prophecy. So I'm currently listening to this on audiobook, and I'm about 30% through, so hopefully I will just slowly be able to chug my way through this during this month, because it is a wild ride and it has some of my favorite characters that have moved on from the Percy Jackson series into this series. So exciting. Okay, those are all of the books that I am really hoping to read in June. I'm not sure how many I'm going to be getting done this following week, especially because it's during Read Your Gays readathon, which is really sad because these are my last exams for this quarter. So whatever books I will not finish during this coming week for Read Your Gays, I will be reading during the rest of June for Pride Month and into the near future, because please read books with representation. If you are participating in any exciting readathons during the month of June, please let me know in the comments, because oh my goodness, there are so many good readathons, read-alongs, and everything happening during this month, and I wish I could participate in all of them, but alas, time is not with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the like or subscribe button and give me a little comment letting me know what you thought and what you think of any of the books that I will be reading this month. And with that, have a great day. Bye!